Assalamu alaikum. We are going to make this drawing in AutoCAD. You will notice that there are no dimensions given, but there is a scale. Scale is 1/32 equals 1 foot. So that means in one inch, if you divide those in 32 parts, one part equals 1 foot. So 1 inch equals 32 feet. You can put it this way. Let's go to AutoCAD. Then I drew it based on my measurements, and it turned out to be 14 feet, this line, and then 7 feet this way, 13 feet, 14 feet, and this lines up. If you draw a center line, it will pass through it, and then 7 feet again, 13 feet, 7 feet, 13 feet, 26 feet, and then this line is a 45-degree line that joins those 2 points. And once you draw this side, you can mirror that on the left side. So I found the best way to draw that is to draw in line rather than in polyline. And the reason for that is because of using offset command, because it makes more sense to draw this line first and offset that based on what the distance was, and that was 46 feet this way. Use your object layer, and the first line you draw is 14 feet. Then make an offset 46 feet downward. So from here you're going to draw a polyline. You go up 7 feet, go right 13 feet, go up 7 feet, go right 13 feet, and enter. And over here you're just going to draw a vertical line that is 26 feet. Now this is not a polyline. No polyline, and go up 7 feet, go right 13 feet, and then I have my polar tracking on, and that just so happens that point meets exactly at 45-degree angle at 26 feet. So now we can draw that on the left side, or we can mirror it, and it's better to mirror that. You can select this polyline, and this line. Right click, click at the midpoint, and click at the line of symmetry anywhere. No, because you want to keep your source objects. And the reason why I did not include that in polyline, because I'm going to offset this single line, and that's going to be 26 feet. Now use the rectangle command and draw a rectangle. You can draw it just at random spot, and we are going to relocate it later. So the size of that is 106 feet, comma 81 feet. And now you can move this from midpoint and place that on midpoint here. Now I'm just going to erase that reference line. Create an extra layer and call it landscape. And give it a color. Give it 83 green color, and then give it 0.18 line weight. I'm going to put that in landscape layer. Now offset that 2 inches. There is a tree over here, and that circle is tangent on both lines. So go ahead and select the tangent radius circle. So select on this line, give it the radius 6.5 feet. So that makes it 13 feet diameter. Change that to landscape layer and make landscape your current layer. There is the same size circle next. That means we can just copy this and grab it by the quadrant and place it next to it. Then there is another circle that is 11 diameter, and it's approximately placed over here. Draw a reference line here and offset that 3 feet to the left, and then offset that 9 feet. Now you can delete this. We can offset 2 feet and then draw a line over here and delete this. Now this line we are going to use fillet command and then select the radius 6 feet, under 6 feet, and click on this line and click on this line. Now offset 9 feet and then again radius, inner radius we can make it 3 feet. Now we are going to mirror this at the midpoint of the house. Then trim, and then offset 12 feet. And this extends that just is random, you don't have to make it exact. Now offset this line 2 feet and then use fillet command, give it a radius of 2 feet between these two lines. And that completes the drawing. Now go to the layout, double click inside the viewport, unlock it, and zoom extend. And now you can give it an appropriate scale. 1/16 looks good. Center your plan, and then lock the viewport again. And now go to the dimension layer and add dimensions. Typed in style, modify, primary units architecture, click OK. If you learned something, please like, subscribe and share. Allah Hafiz.